weather because we're switching over into a more active pattern this week. And this morning we're starting off with some showers. Most of that activity this morning is into southern Oregon, where we're seeing showers along the coast, even into Josephine County this morning. You'll be dealing with a few raindrops on your windshield heading out the door. Even areas over east side seeing some wet conditions and some lighter showers even into Siskiyou County for today. This system isn't expected to be hugely impactful, but as we work our way through the week, we are going to expect some greater impacts throughout. But here's a look out at Medford this morning. Some of those roads might be a little bit damp, but in general, these showers are going to stay on the lighter side throughout your day today. So reach for that rain jacket rather than the umbrella, but you'll be needing that umbrella later this week, I promise. But here's a look at your temperatures for today. 55 for Medford, Klamath Falls, and Wairika, 54 to Grants Pass, 55 for Lakeview. Mount Shasta will be at 56, and 56 for Brookings as well. Now, in terms of rainfall, like we're getting today, like I mentioned, it's going to be on the lighter side for most, but heavier amounts can be expected along the coast with anywhere from about a quarter to an inch on the higher end, and even along the Cascades we'll see those higher totals as well. Tracking out on Stormcast, most of that activity, notice it is along the coast. We still have those shower chances areas inland. It's going to pick up a bit as we switch into the afternoon as well. By the time you're heading home from work, you'll still expect to see some of those lighter showers continuing throughout the night tonight, but by tomorrow morning, it'll be a little bit more quiet for us. Now, through your Tuesday, we'll start to see that activity pick up again with showers throughout your day, mainly into Northern California and along the coast, but rain moves back in overnight, and it does get a bit heavy to moderate with this system, mainly falling throughout your night. Notice that we're not seeing any snow into the mix until we switch over into the morning of your Wednesday. We could see some of that coming down to our higher elevation levels, but I'm not expecting to see any huge impacts to travel just yet. We'll keep a close eye on it though when it does come to those snow levels into your Wednesday morning. And later this week, we're also tracking more rain and those gusty winds as well. So let's check out into those winds. Today it is going to be a bit more gusty along the coast and into higher terrain, especially across areas east sides. But the day that we have our eyes on mainly is going to be overnight into your Tuesday and Wednesday, where those winds really do pick up. Take a look at where we'll see those wind gusts east side out of the southwest, and even along the coast, it'll be a breezy day for our west side valleys and even into the Shasta Valley, or I should say overnight into your Wednesday. Because of that, we have a high wind watch in place from 10 p.m. on your Tuesday until 4 p.m. on your Wednesday for those east side areas. We'll likely see changes to this as we're moving through today and into tomorrow, upgraded to a high wind warning. And I wouldn't maybe be surprised if we do see any more alerts for areas elsewhere. Checking out with Futurecast as we switch later into the week, we'll be dealing with an atmospheric river set up your Thursday into your Friday with more rain on the way and more rounds of gusty winds. And it does look like even beyond that, we're going to keep hold on to an active pattern even through our Christmas week. But here's a closer look at your 7 days for the coast. Well, cloudy and a bit gusty throughout your week with wet weather continuing on over into Northern California. We'll continue with showers throughout your week. Temperatures slowly do drop as well into the Klamath Basin. A little bit of a lull in activity for your Wednesday into the afternoon, but picks up by the time we hit your Thursday and Friday. We'll keep a close eye on those snow levels throughout the week, but mainly higher elevation snow throughout, and then finally back over into the Rogue Valley. Wet weather, some mild temperatures before we see them drop off as we head into your weekend.